Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and it's Angela here of course, and today I am filming from my new craft room, which is very exciting. Still got a little bit to sort out here and there, but as I've promised, as soon as I have done that I will share a little tour video with you. Right, today we're going to go through what we're going to gather to start our journal for our book lovers journal. Now, just a little update on Royal Mail. Things are looking better. They did send us a notification yesterday to say that they are sending through letters through international. So anything without a customs label, they're testing that out. So as soon as they're happy with that, which we'll probably get an update today, we will be open again very soon, so I'm sure it's close now to send out the parcels that you are waiting on. I can only apologize. I mean, I'm just as frustrated as you guys are, so fingers crossed that happens sooner rather than later. It's all good to go. I just need to put my postage label on and take it to the delivery office, so as soon as they give me the go-ahead. Right, on to happier things. I'm going to start off with the pages from the journal. I'm going to show you what I've printed on the back of each of them, and all the things that I have been gathering to start our new exciting project for the new year. So very quickly, I've put the journal pages in the order that they print out in for this bit. So this is going to be the first page. On the back of that, I'm putting the chocolate brown stripes, or chocolates like milk chocolate brown. All right, so that's that one. I'm going to just shift that over a bit. Then on this page with the second one, I've put the sort of a redder burgundy stripes on there. All right, with the one with the typewriter, I have put this background page, so this beautiful color, I love that. And then on the one with the plates, I've got the brighter one. Brace yourself, you need your sunglasses for this one, but I've chosen these colors because it's winter and in the northern hemisphere. I'm so sorry about that if you're in the southern hemisphere, but I wanted to do this kit, and these colors and everything I've put on here is to make us feel happier in January, you know, a bit of uplifting, get you all warm and cozy and thinking about happy thoughts. All right, so on the back of the one with the satchel, I've got the lighter lilac version. All right. Now this isn't the order I'm going to put them into the signatures. I just thought if I show you the pages, how I did them with, you know, in order, you'd be able to put together what I'm doing here if you're following along. All right. So the one with the lovely aqua teapot, we have got the lilac with the pink dots. And then the bookshop, we've got the pink with the cream dots. And then the one with the book pile and the rug, we've got the aqua one. Okay, are you with me still? Right, move that along. Okay, so on the back of this page here now, I have put the circles. Okay, and then on this page, and these we're going to fussy cut out as well. So that's part of your homework. Always like to give you lots of things to do over the weekend. Right, so that page, I have put this background page. Okay, and then because we're going to have two signatures on that background page, I've done the same. All right, so those two are the same. Okay, and then this last one has what the first one had. All right, so you want two of these printed with two of those, and we're going to put one into each signature. Right, so that makes up 12 pages, and I'll show you in a moment, if I have enough time, the order that I'm going to rearrange these signatures. I usually show you that to you in the first project video, but let's see how we go for time. All right, I have also printed off from my background pages. This is the lacy background pages. I've printed off two of the very light, it's like a very light cerise or fuchsia, very light, all right, on lace. I've done two of those, and I'm going to add one to each signature. On the back of that, I have done the green, just to break it up a bit. All right, so two of those. These are available as digitals. This is called the Lacy Pages. You can get it in US format or A4. I do digital and I have a printed kit as well. All right. Then my old staple, I love this one, and sometimes you need a bit of neutral. This is why I use this one a lot, and it works well. I've added 2 of these sheets as well. Gosh, I've got flattened corners here. I must iron them. Okay, so I've got 2 pages there. I've printed them on both sides. Again, a digital or a printed kit. Okay, so there's 2 of those, and then I've just gathered 4 tea stain pages. All right, so I've got 4 of those. So that's going to make up the pages for our journal, and I will show you how I'm going to put that all together. Hopefully in this video, we'll see how we go. Right, other things I want you to have a look at and gather. Now, I'm looking for, let's just start at the top. Right, I want you to go and have a look for a lunch bag or a paper bag. I've got, this one was gifted to me. I love it, and I'm going to add it in, but you can make these as well. I've got a video on that. Especially great if you've got wallpaper to do that with these. So just get 1 or 2 of those. If you're buying any of the fabric bundles, the complete bundle, the fabric bundle, there is a bag or 2 in there as well. So we will be adding those, but just gather these. I might be doing a project or so with this. So look out for those. Go and grab yourself a couple of mailers, all right? This is a project I'm going to do on Tuesday. So this is a 9.25 by 9.25 by 6. 9.25 by 6.25 inch envelope. All right, so I'm going to do something with that, and I've just pulled out a couple of mailers here because you know I like using projects with envelopes, so go gather those. You also, if you've got some wallpaper, this is wallpaper, go and grab some. You know, it's always nice to decorate with, or we might add it in somewhere. So don't go and buy this kind of stuff if you don't have it. Go and visit one of the home decor stores and look for the sample rolls and things that will match that you're happy with. It can be green, pink, fuchsia, cerise, plum, whatever you have. All right, so just go and have a look there. All right, on the book pages side, I've gathered a couple of things here, and I've just pulled out this book from my wardrobe, a Victorian flower album. This is called Book a Days, and I like sometimes to have different sized pages. I do use this a lot, and I've pulled out 2 here. So I've got this one. They have images, beautiful images here, but they've also got this kind of thing where you can add stuff to as well. All right, so I'm going to put 1 in each of my signatures. Go and look for what you have, guys. I'm going to give you some choices of some other options in a moment. I've got pearls stuck on here. Now, for example, if you have something like this, or, and I'm sure I put it in here, or you have something like this. Now, these are lovely poems from the Edith Holden book, but this page is full of writing, so I probably wouldn't want to cover the poems. But you might want to take something like this, and you want to add, or you don't like that picture, you could always take a separate page or an Edith Holden page if you want the same color and stick that over there. Or you can brighten up writing in a normal book page, on any book page, even a novel, and add things to it. All right, so go and grab a couple of those. I've just pulled out, I'm not going to put lots in, but I thought, okay, I'll have that one. I didn't really like that one too much, but you know, I love the poems that she does. So I'm going to add some of those in there. Now, this is from my ABC Floral. Again, lovely pictures, and I've just really pulled out ones that match with the color scheme. That's all I've done, really. All right, so that's what I've done there. So one of those. This is just one I thought I'd share with you. Again, I love some of these images, but I might like cut something out and put it onto a page that I don't really like. So, you know, it's all mix and match. And we've done a video where I've shown you, if you've got loose pages, how you can join them with paper, glue that middle bit, and then, you know, use that in your journal as well. Don't be afraid to collect. You know, this is very old what you call it, a dictionary page. I like making envelopes for those. So if you've got a couple of old pages, even normal book pages from novels, grab a couple of those. All right, so that's also homework. We want to be doing that. Now, this is what I wanted to make a suggestion. I've got a couple of Daphne's diaries. These are really old ones, I think, well, old, 3 years old. You might find that you want to add something from a magazine into your journal. It's your journal. You can add what you want, you know, so go and see. You might think, oh gosh, I really love that image, and you can take that out and add it, you know. Don't be afraid to look at other types of books. You know, there's always lovely things that you can put into. I mean, I love that. That's just, I love that font and everything, and I am a fan of cycling too. Not that I get much time to do some of these things, but you might find a lovely recipe, or you might find, you know, this is about books, so it's anything that you do with books. So go and have a look there. I mean, that looks really lovely. Okay, so that's what I encourage you to do as far as the books are concerned. Now, as far as cardstock, now, you know I like my die cuts. I do use this one mostly, or I buy basil or basil. This is the pastel cardstock stack. I have ordered the DCWV cardstock stack, but it's called Brights. It's only arriving tomorrow. It's meant to be here already, but you know, with the postal service, I'm having to wait for things. This is lovely and textured. I have managed to pick this up from Hobbycraft here. Hobbycraft here doesn't have the best selection. I don't know if it's just my Hobbycraft, but I'm going to be looking for, you know, brighter colors with lilacs and that sort of thing, and maybe not as bright as that. But the Brights one had the exact 3 colors I wanted to use, and I will share that with you when I get that. So I will be cutting my die cuts out of those. Now, I've just about got the bundles together, so I'll be hopefully posting those out when Will Mail give me the go-ahead. But you will have buttons. If you're not getting one of these, you don't have to. Go and have a look for buttons. We did talk about that, and I shared with you the lovely colors that we're going to, just put that like that, in our journals. Now this is for tabs, clusters, all sorts of things, decorative bits in our journal. We've got our ribbons, and I'm going to share with you a few more lace pieces. These 2 bags and all of this I will use up in my journal, and you've got all your fabrics, and if you've got your own fabrics, even better. All right, so go and gather all those pieces together. Now, just in addition to that, I did sell out of this very quickly. I have managed to source all I need to put out more. Just had a message from somebody earlier that told me, oh, they couldn't get something, so I had to go and find it somewhere else. So I'm not committing to put them in the shop until they arrive here and I have them before I start disappointing people. So it looks good, and I'm hoping to put out more. I will let you know as soon as they go into the shop, all right, for meaning that I have the stock and I'm busy with it. All right. Now, in addition to this, I just gone over to get some lace and stuff, but this is from my own stash, and I'm sure you've probably got some yourself. So this actually came from my autumn journal, which I will share with you as soon as I get to finishing that. I'm sorry I'm behind, but with all this moving and craft room business and Christmas and things, I just got behind. I've got some, you might want to look in your stash, look for some pinks, look for some neutrals, look for bits that you can add to your journal. If you've got seam binding, grab some of that. If you've got some sari ribbon, grab some of that. All right, I like to use bits of this, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, so I've got a selection of laces that I'm going to use. Now, this was gifted to me by Gina long ago, but I'm sure this comes from Hobby Lobby in the US. If you've got any of this, and I know they do a fuchsia one as well, and I think somebody did give me a piece, go and grab this out. You know, these are all bits that we are going to use. Okay, so I'm excited. If you've got some washi tape, it's nice just to add it here and there, so you know. All right, so I'll leave that to you. You're going to shop your stash. You're going to find what you have. Right, I've got my oxide inks here. One is leaking for some strange reason. Right, I'm going to use my Bundle Sage. It's a firm favorite of mine. Like to bring in a bit of green. I'm going to use my milled lavender, and this is another firm favorite of mine. These are old ones, they're not new. This one's leaking, I don't know why. Picked raspberries. Okay, I'm going to use this one. I thought it would go beautifully. And then I wanted something a little bit more intense, something that's going to be a little bit more purpley. And so I did treat myself, and I've ordered one which also is arriving tomorrow, and it's called Seedless Preserves, and it's pretty much a bright purplish color. It's sort of like that edge there. All right, so I think that's going to be my color palette, and you know, I'm going to share with you what I use that for. You know, I use it a lot. Okay, what else is in here? Right, I've got my dies that I'm going to use. I'm not really investing in any more. Having sorted out this whole craft room area, I found all sorts of things that I thought, oh, I must use that. Oh, I must use this. So there we go. Right, and one of them was this. This is from my Cuttlebug days. Gosh, this is from scrapbooking days. I'm going to use this because it's font and I want to emboss a few things. We're going to try and go and do some embossing. So if you've got anything like music or whatever embossing stuff you have, go a folder, you know, go and grab it. Now, guys, you don't have to have a fancy machine to emboss. You need your grandmother's rolling pin, honest to gosh, and one of these. Okay, remember I did a little talk with you, and I said if you've got those old pasta machines that you've stuck in the cupboard from the 19 whatevers, grab it out, because that is also a great way to emboss. You don't need to have anything fancy. A good old rolling pin and one of these does the job just as well. All right, for the die cuts you do need a bit more than that, but I'm just going to go with my crochet one from another favorite. I'm going to use these for the small ones, but really I'm going with florals. These are my funky artsy stems, and then the old firm favorites. What do they call it? Wildflowers. All right. So I'm going to mix a combination of these and maybe a few others, but I'm going to be using those, and I like my die cuts. So that's another thing that you can go and grab. Now with the Distress Oxides, I'm going to be stamping, and again I went through everything, had to repack the whole place, so found some things that I haven't used for a while. If you've got any fonts, font stamps or messages, you know, sort of quotes, that's it, go and grab those. This was gifted to me, so you know, go and grab these things. Let's use the stuff that we have. Now I found this, which I don't even know how long I've had this, but it's stamps, and it comes from your creative studio. So it's www.ycvstudio.com. I don't even know if this is still available. It's CT0007, and I just thought I'd use it because it's all books. So if you've got anything, especially when you get little bits in those stamping magazines and things, go and have a look what you've got. You'll be surprised when you clean out stuff. It's amazing. Right, these are, I'm going to put some of this on my pages as well. So great on a tea stain page or something. Just some of these scrolls, so I'm going to use that. I don't know if I'm using this, not the bugs, but this one here. This is always nice on corners of things. These are not musts. I'm just sharing with you what I have. Now, this is one that I got in a magazine. And I can't for the life of me think which magazine it was, but I'm sure one of you will know. It's just got some at the typewriter. It's got some bits and pieces here that I might use. Right, last but not least, if you've got a couple of metal charms, go and grab them. These are just metal charms. Remember, I'll be making a tassel at the end. So anything that you have, like, you know, the eyelash trim, or any of that sort of stuff. Baker's twine, you can add some charms to your journal or your tassel. You can't go wrong with that. Now I did pull out some flowers here, and maybe flowers are something I need to add to my bundles in the future. You must let me know if you think that's an option. But I need time to do these things, so I can't do it at the moment. Just some paper flowers, and if you don't have paper flowers, there are some that you can get through Amazon. But I would say you can always use a paper punch or die cuts to create flowers as well. All right, so that's that. Fussy cutting, butterflies, but of course those pages that I shared with you. At the back here, there's the background papers. Let me just grab them here quickly so you remember. This is your homework, as I said. You know, you want to be cutting out these little elements and, you know, some of these, maybe even some of these. All right, so go and do that. There are butterflies in there, a couple as well, so you can do that. Those are from My Butterfly Digital. And then I've cut out my sentiments. I have done this, so all my sentiments are ready to go. I'm quite happy with that. I've taken 2 stencils. So this is my Tim Holtz standard favorite, and this is my Prima Finnabar one. This is a lacy one. So I'm going to use those to stencil with the distress inks, and I'll stamp with the distress inks. Then I've cut out all my ephemera and my add-on kits. So there we go. I've got it all ready to go. So all my tags I've backed onto card, and all my ephemera I back onto the same as that cream background paper you've just seen. And I will go and distress, and depending what I'm going to do with that. So this is all ready to go. And it makes my life so much easier when I'm crafting, that I don't have to go and cut this out, and I can just pick it up and think, oh yeah, that's going to be perfect for that, and that's going to be perfect for that. So there we go. That's everything there. I think, yeah, those are just all my collection of the background, you know, the other pages. If you've bought a printed kit, you get a full set, and I'll craft with that lot. All right, so there we go, and here's my pages over there. I've now divided up my pages into 2 signatures. I'm going to show you quickly what I'm putting in each, and then when we do the first video, I will show you the order of how I'm going to put those together. All right, so the first one, I've taken the 4 large design pages like this, and I've put this one with the lantern, one there. Then this one I've put there, so 2 in there, and then these 2, they're going to go into the other one. All right, then what I've done is, let me just get it like this so I can show you. Right, so then I've taken the next 4 pages. So we've got that one with a bookstore going there, this one going there, and then the last 2, that one and that one, they're going in that one. All right, then we've got 2 of these. So we've got, I've just folded them the different opposite ways. So you've got one going in each of those. These are the same, on just folded them different ways. All right, one going in there. Then we've got a page of this on both sides, so the cream paper. I've got the lace paper, which are background pages. I've just turned them the other way, so I'm going to put one in each of those. And then I've got 2 tea stain pages I've folded. The one I've folded just in half, like that. All right. If you don't do tea stain paper, I have a tea stain digital. You can print it out if you want to. Then what I've done here is I have folded these both the same. So I've taken, let me get my little ruler. So this one I have folded over, what is that, 2 3/4 inches I've folded over, and then I folded this side is 3.5 inches. All right, so I've done that for both. So these are the same, just opposite directions. I'm going to put one in there and one in there. All right, so that will then make up each of our signatures like that. Okay, so you will have, what have we got? 3, 6, 10 pages in each, and then we'll add our book pages and our envelopes and our little bags as we go. All right, everyone, I hope that has helped you gather what you need to do. I've given you a bit of homework, so go and fussy cut out, make your die cuts, do all those fabulous things. I will be fitting that into my day somewhere. I will see you on Sunday. There will be a quick little video, so I hope that you're excited about all of that. Thank you for your patience with the Royal Mail. I will let you know as soon as I get some more positive news, or any news really, what's going on. So stay tuned, and have a fabulous weekend. The sun is shining this morning, so let's hope it's going to stay that way. It is cold, so stay warm or stay cool if you're in the south. All right, love and leave you now. Have a lovely weekend, as I said, and don't forget there are offers on in my Etsy store and as well as my website. All right, I will see you all soon. Bye bye.